Name of a Bay Area civil rights icon and war hero, now at the center of the latest controversy involving the Trump administration. The USNS Harvey Milk is the first U.S. Navy ship named after an openly gay person. But now, it's one of several the U.S. Navy is considering renaming. Our very own Kenny Choi joins us live, a reaction to the new effort from the Pentagon. Kenny.
Ryan, Democrats across the country and here in the Bay Area are calling this a cruel and vile attack on the LGBTQ community. CBS News has obtained documents that show the proposed timeline and rollout for this name change. Just last year, the USNS Harvey Milk made its way under the Golden Gate Bridge, coming into port in the home city of its namesake. The replenishment oiler is designed to support carrier strike groups at sea. The USNS Harvey Milk was christened in 2021, representing a significant step toward inclusivity within the armed forces. Now, that name may be in jeopardy. The memo by the Trump administration today said the renaming of naval ships was to realign the U.S. military with Trump administration priorities of, quote, reestablishing the warrior culture. Caroline Heldman is a political science professor at Occidental College.
It's a clear sign, I think, that the administration is saying that these contributions from these decorated Americans are not valuable. It's really a slap in the face of folks who have fought for so long to have marginalized voices included.
State Senator Scott Wiener didn't mince words when speaking about what renaming the vessel would mean for the LGBTQ community.
Harvey Milk was a hero. He died for our community. He is an icon in the LGBTQ community, and LGBTQ veterans worked for years to get this ship named for him. And for them to, for Trump and his minions to do this during Pride Month, it's just vile.
We got a tour of the oiler back in March of 2024 with Speaker Emerita Nancy Pelosi. In a statement today, Pelosi telling CBS News, "Our military is the most powerful in the world, but this spiteful move does not strengthen our national security or the warrior ethos. Instead, it is a surrender of a fundamental American value to honor the legacy of those who worked to build a better country." On that tour, Milk's nephew and LGBTQ activist Stuart Milk spoke about the significance of the ship being named after his uncle.
It is astonishing in some ways to think that we have come this far, but it's a reminder that it's a continual work in progress because we have made so many steps forward. But for instance, on women's rights, we're moving backwards. And so Thomas Jefferson famously asked, when does the battle for equality and justice end? He said it doesn't. It requires constant vigilance, and I think that this ship is a reminder.
Now, those documents obtained by CBS News also call for U.S. Navy Secretary John Phelan to select a name for the USNS Harvey Milk today, and that to send out a note to other senior officials later this week after legal review. Ryan?
All right, Kenny Choi reporting live in San Francisco. And we just got a new statement from Harvey Milk's nephew on behalf of the family. Harvey Milk's legacy is certainly enhanced and celebrated by a U.S. naval ship. However, his legacy will not be silenced or diminished by the renaming of that Navy ship. Rather, such an action would only serve to prove that Harvey Milk-style hope will continue to endure and inspire across the globe. The Navy has also recommended renaming ships named after labor rights pioneers Cesar Chavez and Dolores Huerta, and ships named for Harriet Tubman and Ruth Bader Ginsburg.